All right, guys. I think we're live. Can you guys hear me? Hello, everybody. Anybody in the chat? Say hi to me in the chat if you can hear me. So I see some people already. We have Leon from China. We have Samadan, Bela Marugan. Cool. So today we're gonna cover the latest news in Web3. So Julian, your host. I'm a Web3 developer, and so every week I cover the latest news in Web3. Cool. So I see some comment popping up in the chat. Raja, Komos, THX, cool, Chim Ziri, awesome. So we are going to start with the latest market rally. So we've been waiting for this for a very long time. I'm just so happy. The market have been very, very sleepy, and then out of nowhere we did plus 20% in 1 week. So the market cap is above 1 trillion, or almost, is really, really close. It's been a really, really long time. So what triggered this market rally? So that's because we had a good number for the CPI in the US, which is an indication of the inflation, and the CPI was lower than expected. So that means that the inflation is going back a little bit, and so the stock market went up, so crypto market went up as well, and yeah, plus 20% in 1 week, so quite unexpected. I not super confident that this is gonna hold. Maybe I believe this is a really this is a bull trap, really, really high chance this is a bull trap, but anyway, I would still take it. So one thing that was a bit surprising is that the Bitcoin dominance increased during this bull episode. So that suggested that the rally of Bitcoin was driven by institutional, so which is actually more bullish than if the rally is driven by retail investor. Usually when the rally is driven by retail, the altcoin pump more. And yeah, so that was really the good news of the week. So someone say the picture is frozen. Really? I don't see it on my side. Can you guys see my face moving, or is it frozen? I hope everything is okay technically. All right. Oh, okay. It's just never mind. Probably something on your side, THX. So the next news of this week is that crypto.com is going to delist Tether in Canada. So that's to comply with the regulator. And any remaining balance of Tether is going to be converted to USDC. So that they finally makes USDC looks more legit. So that could signal that there is a major crackdown coming for Tether in the US, which is bad news. Also, another point to note is that Alameda, the company that was closely related to FTX, was the largest recipient of all Tether. So for your information, Tether is the biggest stablecoin on the market with a total value of $66 billion. So we don't want anything bad to happen to Tether. It's also used as a collateral by many DeFi projects. So if Tether were to have any issue, it would be really, really, really terrible. So next, we have news of DCG, who is in trouble because they owe $3 billion to creditors. So DCG is this company that owns many other companies in crypto. They own CoinDesk, I think they own Cointelegraph, they own Genesis. So hopefully it's not going to go under, because otherwise it's going to have really a lot of consequences. Then we have some news from Wire. So last week, they announced that they're going to close down because they are basically bankrupt. And apparently at the last minute, they found some investor to save the company. So we'll see where this will go, but I really hope they can stay on the market, because this was one of the first company that tackled the problem of on-ramp, crypto on-ramp. So how to bring user from fiat to the world of crypto. So super important topic. Then this week we had this news from Norway, where basically the Norway government is using Arbitrum for the cap table of unlisted company. So it's kind of funny to see like all these experiments that are being done by government, because on the one hand, like some government are pretty against crypto, but some others still try to do some experiment to see what they can do with it. And when you see that Norway is doing this, if companies start to be on the blockchain, then it's basically as if companies and DAOs become some sort of DAOs. Basically, the two concepts are merging. So I found this really, really interesting, and it really makes sense for me that a cap table would be on the blockchain, and any kind of property. Of course, there are some privacy issue that we need to solve, but it really, really makes sense. Then we have some news from Polygon. So today we have a hard fork on Polygon. The new version is going to have more stable gas fee and also lower gas fee. And in other news about Polygon, so they're also testing their zero knowledge rollups ahead of the mainnet integration. So it's really interesting to note how nowadays we almost talk more of the layer 2 chains and less about Ethereum. It is as if we start to take Ethereum for granted. It's really the base infrastructure, and now really a lot of the work is being done at the level of all these layer 2 solutions. And it really signals that the ecosystem start to be more mature. Then some news from ImmuneFi. So ImmuneFi is a platform for smart contract security, where basically people can basically it's a platform where people deal with smart contract bugs and bounties, and so people submit report if they find any vulnerability, and there were 15 reports that were banned on the platform because supposedly they were generated with ChatGPT. So there are some smart developer here who thought that they could not do the work, and they got caught. So it's really going to become a really big topic, and I'm not even sure how they can detect that something was generated with ChatGPT. Like, what if you have a special style that just make it look like an AI? So basically, you don't have the right to submit anything. But it's gonna become a big topic. And last thing I wanted to show you is this app, Unwrapped. So basically, you put your address there, and it's going to generate a video that make the summary of what happened last year with this address. So this is the address of Eat the Blocks, and we click here, it's going to fetch data, and very quickly it's going to do this video. It's typically the kind of project that people would do in a hackathon. So I love when people are getting really so creative. And by the way, if you do that kind of app, it's really great for your portfolio, and you don't need to do something super crazy, but if you can be creative like that, that's awesome. So here, show you different details about your address, how much money, how much contract you deploy, how many transactions you did, etc. So pretty nice app, and I'm pretty sure it came out of a hackathon. All right, so now I'm gonna read the chat and answer the question. All right, so let's see, what do we have today? Balamurang, love from India. Thank you. Edward, hi. Danilo, hello. Samaran, hello developers. Balamurang, in hospital. Oh, too bad, man. I hope you get better. Danilo, when you will create a Web3 channeling dApp? Yeah, why not? So you want a tutorial about Chainlink? Why not? Good idea. Edward, I feel Bitcoin is gonna hit $21,000 this year. Well, I mean, this is already the case, so I hope we go higher than that. Kilber saying, hey, Julian, how can I create a chat and a vote app for anonymous user? So voting app for anonymous user, you can check out Zero Knowledge. It's not going to be easy, but it's doable. And how you can create a chat. So I would not recommend doing a chat app on the blockchain. It's really not a good use case. Yevhen, please drag the browser window a bit to the right. Half of it is out of the frame. Really? Let me check this out. Oh, okay. My bad. All right. Fix it. All right. All right. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna show my face now fully so you can admire my new studio. Yeah, so this is my new studio here with we have the ghost here, we have the YouTube award, we have the Falcon Millennium. So I hope that it looks a little bit nicer than before. All right, do we have any other question in the chat? No? That's it for today? Okay, so in this case, we are going to wrap it up. So yeah, just to sum up, the main news of the week is that we got this really nice rally. So I hope it's going to continue. Okay, guys, so thanks for coming today. And we'll see you soon on Eat the Blocks.